Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of Strawberry Love Soap. This is going to be my Valentine soap. And so this is the result from part 1 from the mold. What I did, I used the potato chip can, and after it cured for a couple days, what I did was I took a heart cookie cutter, kind of started out with the rough heart shape, and then I was like, strawberries are not perfectly round or the perfect heart shape. So I just kind of deformed it just a little bit to kind of alter the perfect heart that I had going on, because I just wasn't happy with it. So I've already got my oils melted, and even after 3 days, the fragrance is still strong, just fresh out of the bottle. And let me see if I can get it today. You see those little seeds? Those are the poppy seeds, and I think it represents strawberry seeds really well. Alright, so let's get started. The only thing I'm missing is my fragrance oil. And I think on this channel that's going to be a constant forgetful things. That's going to be like the normal forgetful thing, guys. Alright, so let's get started here. I'm just kind of dilly-daddling around. You know, when you think you got it prepped, you don't have everything prepped like you thought. So, I did decide that I'm going to do, this is just going to be the embed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use brown oxide and titanium dioxide, and for this part I'm going to do an in the pot swirl, and I'm going to embed my loaf here, and then I'm going to take some of my chromium green, and I'm going to kind of make on top a little leafy thing. What is that leafy thing called? I call it just a leafy thing on the strawberry, as far as just a little decoration. Alright, so got my oils here. In with my lye. And this is just a small 2-pound batch. I'm running out of space. That I've done here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is add two ounces of fragrance oil. And again, this is the strawberry jam that I used for my in-bed. I just want the pure strawberry smell. Because what I'm going to do is that should actually kind of help this thicken up. It's not even at trace. That is just thin, thin, thin. Okay, this is going to take a while. For some reason it's not accelerating like it did last time. So I'm going to pause this until it thickens up because I'm not going to blend for 5 minutes on camera. So I'm going to be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes of mixing and I believe I finally got things starting to thicken up. I've never had that happen before. But everything's starting to whip up, and so I've already mixed my colors. Let me see what you're looking at. This is my titanium dioxide, this is the brown oxide, and this is the cranium green. That's going to be the top, and I'm going to do an in the pot swirl. And I think this is starting to rise. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stir and I'll come right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here to do the cutting of Strawberry Love Soap. This is going to be kind of my take for Valentine's Day. Now, and earlier on the making video I said that this had started to rise. Then I remembered that the first time I soaped with this fragrance, the strawberry jam, it didn't rise. But I did heat my shea butter with the rest of my oils, and I think the shea butter got too hot, and now because I've got all of this grainy texture on top, and just see what you're looking at. From here it looks dark, but what I've done, it's a little soft. But what I've got, the green here, this is like the top of the strawberry, and this is the heart embed, and then I've got the white chocolate, the white and the brown. to kind of simulate the chocolate, like a chocolate covered strawberry is what I was going for. So let's get started. Huh. Just go ahead and cut off both ends. There we go. That's what I'm kind of looking for. Okay, the end bed didn't go exactly straight. Let me re-angle this. But the swirl's looking really good. But it's grainy, so I'm probably not going to use this. Just want to get this in view. And here you can already see the end bed. Just kind of, I don't like to eyeball it. I like to kind of be somewhat exact. It's been sitting for 3 days in the mold and 25, 30 hours out of the mold, just sitting on some paper towels. And this is exactly the look I was going for. You get the little green on top for the leaf. You've got the strawberry, and then the white and the brown swirl all around. I'm really loving that. I'm not happy with the outcome as far as the quality of the soap, because it feels like there's sand in there, which makes me believe that it is the shea butter. But as far as the look, you can't get a more beautiful look. The execution, I completely give it an A+. As far as the look goes. There's another slice, and this you can actually see the poppy seeds here in the strawberry to kind of simulate the strawberry seeds. So I don't know. I might not use this fragrance anymore. I did get it on clearance. It was on the clearance rack from Rustic Essentials, but it's just been wanting to separate. As you can tell from the paper towel, that I mean, it's still strong in the soap. And the soap is separating from the end bed. I think I waited too long. Oops, I didn't show you that. But even the end bed has even slowly started to separate. So again, I probably will just throw this in the trash. Which, I do have a question for all you professional soapers. The shea butter, I do believe that this is where the shea butter has been overheated. Can you save it? Is there a way to save this soap, or just chalk it up as a loss? Because I'm not happy with the fragrance trying to separate. I'm not happy with the grainy texture of the soap. So I don't know if there's a way to save it or not. So if you would, leave me a comment on the bottom on if I can save it or not. I mean, the style I'm happy with, and it's a beautiful soap. I mean, it's really beautiful. I love the design. It's actually really amazing. And, you know, chocolate covered strawberries is perfect for Valentine's Day. Anyone would, I'm sure a lot of women would love to receive them. I know I love chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah, it's just completely soggy. It's squishing in my hand. Another dud. So that's 2 duds that I've gotten out of 2 duds out of 7 batches. They're not horrible odds. 2 out of 7. I gotta improve a little bit on my technique of soaping here. This was completely my fault. All that shine and sheen, that's the fragrance oil that has separated from the soap. So I don't think that's something I did or can control. I think it's the fragrance oil itself. I can always try to melt and pour to see how that does. But for cold process, the back it was off angled and you can see the back. But none of them are straight anyway, so I will just fix it that way. I'm going to give it about 3 or 4 days, just like this after I cut it. I want to see if it kind of hardens up. But I think I ruined it with the shea butter. So it's a dud. I'm going to have to remake it. I'm probably going to switch fragrances. But as far as the style, I love the style. I'm happy with it. But the fragrance is separating. And I think I burnt my shea butter to where it's all grainy and sandy now. So, alright guys. I hate to chalk this up for a failure, but I guess that's 2 out of 7 right now. We'll start keeping a tally. How about that? Alright, happy Valentine's Day, and y'all be safe, and I'll talk to you next week. Alright, goodbye.